Hi, Democratic correspondent Kelvin Anderson. As you notice, I post some, I guess, the kind of graphic of women, black women in slavery being hung. And the reason I posted that, because that's a part of the Black Lives Matter movement, but also it's part of women's movement. Because I equate that with the women's movement is, the discrimination that the black women went through and the discrimination that the white women went through has, not similarities, but is deeply connected. You see a lot of educated women that come out of Yale and these very esteemed colleges, and a lot of them you see them trying to start their own businesses because they can't make it up that corporate ladder. They're stopped. Especially a lot of women of color, they're stopped, and some other women might disagree. They might say, "Oh, they get special treatment because they're black or Spanish or Indian." That's not necessarily true. I think that every nationality, including white women, are locked into a box when it's time for them to climb that corporate ladder. And then, when they do get into the business, they have to show, what they're made of to get that respect. So, I think as men, we need to pay homage to, the plight of women. So I pay homage to those women in slavery, those black women who were hung, because you don't hear about women much in the Black Lives movement, and there are women, black women, that were discriminated against, and they were arrested, and the young black lady that was arrested, and they found her hung in her cell. She was on her way to work. So we don't hear, what the black woman's going through as far as this Black Lives Matter movement. We need to emphasize on, we need to, recognize that, when we're protesting. But we need to show these educated women more support. And I have to admit it, sometimes they're better at running businesses. They're better. It's not I'm not trying to sell out the men, but I'm just saying, you got some women that can make your company grow. You got some women that can start a business and make you a lot of money. So I don't care if this is a woman. If this is a woman and she's smart, I'm going to have her support my business. I'm going to have her make me more money. You know what I mean? It seems like you got more women out there marketing, and, reaching out and reaching for the stars. And, us men, we're sitting back behind, like, looking like, what should we do? Well, you know what? It's a free marketing industry. But there's still people trying to hold women back. So let's support the women who are trying to start their businesses, because it's going to make the economy better. It's going to make jobs. And let's take that sexism thing out of the equation. We don't have time for sexism. We have time for who's smart, who's intelligent, who's going to make you money. And if you got some woman that's out there that's smart and she knows what to do, then that's who I'm going with. And as far as those women back in slavery who were hung, those were some of the pioneers of women achieving equality. Yes, I'm going to say it again. Those black slaves that were hung, women, those are the pioneers achieving equality for women. I challenge you to check it out, do your history, and you will see that what I said is right. So everybody, let's support the young ladies out there that are starting a business. Let's, uplift them and, you know what? It's going to trickle back to us guys. So men, stop being insecure if the woman is the breadwinner. Stop being insecure if the woman's smarter than you. Just be a faithful partner with her, okay? Go for the ride. Don't try to pour it down because you feel like, oh, I got to be a man. I got this, I got these, I'm the man. Well, you know, she might have this. She might have the brains. So you might have to learn off of that. That's being a man. That's being a man. So I want to say congratulations to all those women who have a successful business and to all those women who are trying to start a business. And I want to say congratulations to all those men who are supporting those women in their business. Democratic correspondent Calvin Anderson, have a great day. Mwah.